The human brain, a marvel of evolution, a complex organ that has intrigued scientists and philosophers for centuries. It's a source of endless fascination. From its intricate structure to its vast capabilities, the brain never ceases to amaze us. We marvel at its complexities, we ponder its limits. How does it manage to process so much information, control our bodies, and enable our thoughts and emotions? And somewhere along the way, a curious myth took root. A myth that has persisted through generations and continues to captivate the public imagination. This myth claims we only use 10% of our brains. It's a notion that suggests vast, untapped potential lying dormant within us. This notion, while intriguing, is simply untrue. Modern neuroscience has debunked this myth, showing that we use virtually every part of our brain. Our brains are far more magnificent than this myth suggests. Each region of the brain has a known function, and even during sleep, our brains are active. The persistence of the 10% myth is a testament to our curiosity. It reflects our desire to believe in hidden potential and extraordinary abilities. We are drawn to the idea of untapped potential. The thought that we could unlock new abilities and enhance our cognitive functions is undeniably appealing. We wonder at the possibilities if we could unlock the remaining 90%. What could we achieve? What new heights could we reach? But the truth is, our brains are already working at full capacity. Every part of the brain has a role, and together they create the symphony of our consciousness. We use all of it, all the time. From the simplest tasks to the most complex thoughts, our brains are constantly at work. This misconception, however, offers a valuable opportunity. It invites us to explore the true wonders of neuroscience and understand the full capabilities of our brains. It allows us to delve into the wonders of neuroscience, to study how our brains function, how they adapt, and how they can be trained and improved. We can explore the true capabilities of this incredible organ. From memory and learning to creativity and problem-solving, the brain's potential is vast and awe-inspiring. So let's embark on a journey to debunk the 10% myth and uncover the remarkable reality of the human brain. Together we can appreciate the full extent of our cognitive abilities and celebrate the true marvel that is the human brain. The 10% myth's origins are shrouded in mystery. This widely held belief suggests that humans only use a small fraction of their brain's potential, typically cited as just 10%. But where did this idea come from? And how did it become so ingrained in popular culture? One theory points to the work of psychologist William James in the early 20th century. James, a prominent figure in psychology, made significant contributions to our understanding of the human mind. James, a pioneer in his field, spoke of humans only utilizing a fraction of their mental resources. He emphasized the untapped potential within each individual, suggesting that people could achieve much more if they harnessed their full cognitive abilities. However, his words were often misinterpreted, giving rise to the idea that we only use a small percentage of our brains. This misinterpretation was further fueled by sensationalist media and a lack of understanding of neuroscience at the time. Another contributing factor was the misinterpretation of early brain research. Scientists of the early 20th century were just beginning to explore the complexities of the brain. Scientists, limited by the technology of the time, observed that only certain brain regions showed activity during specific tasks. This led them to believe that the inactive areas were not being used at all. This led to the erroneous conclusion that the inactive areas were unused. The idea that large portions of the brain were dormant became a convenient explanation for the brain's mysteries. However, as our understanding of the brain advanced, so did our tools for studying it. Modern neuroscience has debunked many of these early misconceptions. Today, sophisticated imaging techniques paint a very different picture. Technologies like fMRI and PET scans allow us to see brain activity in real time. These technologies reveal that the entire brain is active, even when we are at rest. Every part of the brain has a known function, and even seemingly inactive areas are involved in essential processes. Enter fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging. This groundbreaking technology has opened up new frontiers in neuroscience, allowing us to peer into the brain like never before. This technology revolutionized our understanding of the brain. By capturing real-time images of brain activity, fMRI has provided insights into how different regions of the brain interact and function. fMRI allows us to see the brain in action. We can observe how it responds to various stimuli, from simple movements to complex thoughts and emotions. It reveals which areas are active during different activities. For instance, When we solve a math problem, specific regions light up, showing us the brain's intricate workings. And what does it show? The brain is a hive of constant activity, even when we think we're at rest. The brain is never truly off. Even during sleep, it continues to process information, consolidate memories, and regulate bodily functions. Whether we're solving complex equations or simply daydreaming, different areas of the brain light up. This constant activity is a testament to the brain's complexity and efficiency. This activity demonstrates that the brain is a dynamic, interconnected network. Each part communicates with others, ensuring seamless operation and adaptability. Each region plays a crucial role, even when we're not consciously aware of it. From regulating our heartbeat to processing sensory information, the brain is always at work. The evidence is clear. The 10% myth is simply untrue. We use virtually every part of our brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. Our brains are constantly working, processing information, and regulating bodily functions. This continuous activity is what makes us capable of learning, adapting, and thriving. It's a highly efficient organ that maximizes its resources. By understanding how it works, we can unlock new ways to enhance brain health and cognitive function. The brain is not a single entity, but a complex network of interconnected regions. Each region specializes in specific functions, working together like a well-coordinated orchestra. Consider the cerebral cortex, the outermost layer of the brain. This region is responsible for higher-level thinking, language, and sensory perception. Then there's the cerebellum, located at the back of the brain. It plays a vital role in movement, balance, and coordination. And let's not forget the hippocampus, essential for memory formation, or the amygdala, which processes emotions. These regions, along with countless others, work in concert to create the tapestry of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. What about when we're resting? Surely the brain must be taking a break then, right? Wrong. Even when we're asleep, our brains are hard at work. During sleep, the brain consolidates memories, clears out toxins, and prepares for the day ahead. This downtime is crucial for maintaining cognitive function and overall health. Even during quiet moments of wakefulness, the brain doesn't sit idle. It enters what's known as the default mode network. In this state, the brain reflects on past experiences, plans for the future, and processes social information. The 10% myth persists for several reasons. Perhaps it's the allure of untapped potential. The idea that we could achieve so much more if only we could unlock our brain's full capacity is an enticing one. This myth also plays into our desires for self-improvement. We're bombarded with messages about brain-boosting products and techniques. While many of these have their merits, they don't unlock some hidden potential. Instead, they help us optimize the incredible brain power we already possess. Ultimately, the 10% myth is a harmless misconception. However, it's essential to ground ourselves in scientific understanding. Instead of focusing on what we supposedly lack, let's celebrate the remarkable capabilities we already possess. The human brain is a marvel of evolution, capable of extraordinary feats. It allows us to contemplate the vastness of the cosmos, experience the depths of human emotion, and create works of art that inspire and amaze. Our brains are the driving force behind every human achievement, from the simplest inventions to the most profound scientific discoveries. Let's marvel at the intricate network of billions of neurons that fire in perfect synchrony to create our conscious experience. Let's appreciate the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and grow throughout our lives. Consider this. The human brain weighs a mere 3 pounds, yet it contains over 86 billion neurons. These neurons form trillions of connections, creating a network more complex than the most advanced supercomputer. Despite its relatively small size, the brain consumes a significant amount of energy, accounting for about 20% of the body's total energy expenditure. This highlights the incredible amount of work the brain performs continuously. These facts and figures only scratch the surface of the brain's complexity. It's a universe within itself, full of mysteries yet to be unraveled. The 10% brain myth, while untrue, offers a valuable lesson. It reminds us that the human mind is capable of extraordinary things. While we may not have untapped potential in the way the myth suggests, our capacity for learning, growth, and creativity is boundless. So let's continue to explore, to question, and to push the boundaries of what we think is possible. Let's embrace the wonders of the human brain and celebrate the incredible power of the human mind. For within each of us lies the potential to make a difference, to contribute to the world, and to leave our mark on the universe. The journey of discovery starts now.